Hi, welcome to Trauma Informed. My name is Russ. I'm your host. We are a weekly podcast that dives into trauma, the effects on our nervous system, and how we can leverage that knowledge to become the best possible versions of ourselves. And I have got some incredible news that I'll share at the end. Um, Really big deal. So I can't wait to share that with you. But first, I wanted to just chat with you real quick about social media. So I have, over the course of the last few months, been posting quite a bit to some narcissistic abuse healing groups, some trauma healing groups, and some relationship related groups that are really there mainly for validation, right? I mean, you're not going to get any great advice from random people online. Let's just be fair. A lot of the stuff that gets posted on there is very toxic. But recently, over the last couple of weeks on these groups, and unfortunately from the moderators of these groups, I'm getting posts that are deceitful. One week, the gentleman is talking about how his wife is laying next to him sending nudes. And the next week, he's talking about how he's not sure if he should break his no contact. It's there as clickbait. It's there to get people talking. And I understand that. But it can also be really damaging when people are going to these groups looking for a way out, looking for information to help them and help validate the way that they're feeling. So use these groups. They're fantastic. If you need to vent and you need to just throw it out there, you can post anonymously, you'll get some validation from the members. It may not be real constructive, the validation that you get, but you will get some validation, and that feels good in the moment. That is not healing, though, right? So we really want to focus on ourselves rather than our abuser. Focusing on our abuser keeps you in that cycle of abuse. When you start focusing on yourself and your own nervous system and your own reactions to their abuse, remember, their abuse is not the trauma. The trauma is what their abuse shines the light on. Your trauma is coming from a childhood belief that's just not true. And being able to see the difference and see that you are in control of your responses. Your responses are owned by you. No matter what the abuse that you're receiving is, it takes the power away from those people and it sets it where it belongs with you. And it really gives you the opportunity to really do some deep inner work. So use them for validation. You know, some of them can be a little entertaining. You know, you'll see comments that are little digs on narcissists. I don't see how that's really healing, but I could see where it could be entertaining. If you want to go on and ask for just general questions, general advice, things of that nature, I could see where there's some validation and there's some value in that, but be very, very careful about the toxicity. Toxicity doesn't just exist in one-on-one relationships. And unfortunately, social media, as powerful as it can be, as powerful as it can be in marketing, as powerful as it can be in your healing journey and in learning, it can be incredibly toxic and it can set you back much further than you need to be set back. So be aware of that. Be mindful of it. Be mindful of what you're consuming. Even more, be mindful of what you're putting out into the world. What you're putting out into the world is going to come back to you. And if you're putting out toxicity, if you're putting out, for lack of better terms, evil, you're going to get evil back, right? So be mindful and be intentional of the type of information that you're giving the world about yourself, about your relationships, and about the way that you're healing and feeling. Just be mindful. That's the best advice I can do or give you. So in that effort, as you guys know, I've been over the course of the last year continuing education with the Trauma Informed School of Positive Psychology. They're based in the UK. It's ran by Caroline Strawson's team. If you guys have not checked out Caroline Strawson in the podcast space, her podcast is one of the things that kind of led me down this path that has me talking to you guys right now. So check out her podcast. It is incredible. I believe it is called, I can look it up for you while I'm talking to you guys. So Caroline has the the Trauma Informed School of Positive Psychology, and she does some coaching certifications. I learned Brainspotting through her school. I'm continuing education through her school. Next month, I'm becoming certified in hypnotherapy through her school. So lots of really cool stuff going on there. And one of the things that she's done recently is she's created a franchise opportunity called the Mental Wellness Wellbeing Company. So the name of that podcast is the Narcissistic Abuse and Trauma Recovery Podcast. It's an awesome podcast. Look it up. It is fantastic. The information that she gives, she's really easy to listen to. She's very personable, so it's very fun to listen to her talk, and it is so informative. It's amazing that it's free. So check it out. That is what, again, that's what got me going on this stuff is her podcast. But the Mental Wellbeing Company is a franchise opportunity that gives us as coaches resources to help you as clients. So if you are working on yourself, if you are doing the work and you are in the process of healing, which is a lifelong process, it never ends. It becomes a lot more fun and a lot more enjoyable as you go, but it's not something that ever comes to an end. You'll be healing forever, and you'll always have things to heal from. They were traumatized on a daily basis. So, but this franchise opportunity gives me the option and the opportunity to offer you guys some incredible healing programs. One of them is the Trauma Unlocking Workbook. It is a intensive 5-day program, about 4 hours per session. So quite a bit, about 20 hours total. Very intensive program, should be life-changing for you if you go through it. If you guys are interested in the Trauma Unlocking Workbook program and going through that intensive program with me, this is all one-on-one. It's not group sessions, so it's private, it's confidential. Reach out to me on Facebook, Russell Tellup, Tellup. You can also reach out to me on the other social media sites, Instagram, Twitter, all of those. And I'd be happy to schedule some time to sit down and talk to you about it a little bit further to see if it's something that might fit your needs and help you heal. There's some other, a lot of other workshops and things that are going to be made available. Trauma-informed leadership, trauma-informed parenting, trauma-informed just about everything. So we can go into just about any aspect that you're wanting to improve, whether that be your business, your school, your children and your interaction with them, your marriage and your interaction with them. These programs and these workshops are amazing. So we're going to be doing some here locally in Colorado Springs, and then we can do some one-on-one work with you as well. So if that's something you're interested in, feel free to reach out to me. Once again, it is called the Mental Wellbeing Company. It is something that I am super excited about, and I can't wait to share further with you guys. In future episodes, we'll go into a little bit more detail about what these workshops are, and how they can benefit you and your business or your company, or your school or your family. So I'm so excited to bring this to you guys. I'm kind of like bouncing up and down in my chair, so I apologize moving around so much, but I look forward to hearing from you guys. If you're interested in working with me one-on-one, again, you can reach out to me on Facebook. If you just want to put a comment in the show comments, you can comment below, and I will reach out to you. Or if you want to reach out to me via private message, we're in the process, along with this franchise purchase, of developing a website and some booking software and some different things to help you guys get in touch with me, and heal. So I can't wait to work with you guys. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for joining me again. If this is your first time watching the episode, huge welcome. Thanks for being part of the community. If you watch us regularly, thank you for coming back. It is a blessing to be able to discuss this stuff with you guys and to really help you become the best possible versions of yourself. So thanks so much. Have a great day. Russ Tellup, Trauma Informed. Have a wonderful day. Bye.